Hey my lovelies, my name is Jane and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing something that I don't do. So goodness knows how this one's going to turn out. I'm going to be trying cream contour. I know, yeah, scares the living bejesus out of me. It's something I've never done, but I fancy giving it a go. So what I thought I would do is use a lot of cream products today, because I don't use cream products. So in today's video, I thought not only would I cream contour, but I would cream blush and cream highlight. I can feel the disaster coming on. I really can. I just thought, you know, get out of my comfort zone. The other thing I'm going to be using today, again, way out of my comfort zone, is a pomade for my eyebrows. So God knows what they're going to turn out like either. With my past history on pomades on my eyebrows, doesn't usually go well. But, you know, thought it'd be a bit of fun. Like I say, get out my comfort zone. I might learn something new. You never know. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'd really much appreciate it. So, as you can see, I've got some foundation on. It's one I've been testing for the last week. So I'm not going to tell you just yet what it is, but keep your eye out for an upcoming video, because I'm going to do a full review on it and give my thoughts. I thought it'd be nice actually to test a video out for a while and see what I really think of it, rather than just first impressions. So I've already got that all down. You know, I haven't powdered it or anything, or no concealer or anything like that. And as you can see, I got a little bit of mascara on, which I've left on from a previous video that I did. Again, I'll leave that one linked as well for you. So without any further ado, let's start off with my concealer. Now, for concealer today, I thought I'd try a different brand again. You know, it's quite fun actually trying different brands, and I've heard such good things about it. So I thought, do you know what? It's cheap, it's cheerful, it's affordable. People say it's really good. So I thought, do you know what? Why not give it a go? And it is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. That's that one there. Now, what shade have I got this in? I've got this in Porcelain. Now, when you look at the package, I'm really hoping it's a lot lighter than the packages. As you can see, it's still sealed. I haven't tried any of these. So let's see if we can get this off. All right, so we've got all the packaging off now. So let's give it a shake and see what colour it is. Oh, it's got a little brush on it. Oh, I didn't expect that. There you go. Let's give that a squeeze and see what colour it is. I'm still hoping it's a lot lighter than in the tube. Oh, I don't know. Might be all right. It's really thick actually. Really thick. Oh God, look, I've squeezed it now and now truckloads have come out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop that on the back of my hand, because I'm not going to smear all that over my face. It's too much. And I think wherever my little mirror is, I'm just going to get some on my finger and just dab some, I think, under my eyes. I think that might be a good idea, because that's a lot that came out. So we're just going to dab a little bit. And so I don't like to go too heavy-handed with concealer. I'll just blend that out a bit. Maybe get my trusty beauty sponge and do what I would normally do, and just pat that one in and blend that out. Oh, actually, I think we can probably get away with that. I think I put a bit too much under that eye, even up at the tiniest bit. Now, considering that was a really thick concealer, that has blended out really easily. Got a feeling that I picked this one up. Oh, now was it Cult Beauty or Beauty Bay? You know me, it's going to be one of them. And I think it was something like $4.95. So definitely affordable. Definitely comes under the drugstore price. Okay. Yeah, I think I can get away with that. I'm going to put a tiny bit on my chin, because me and my lovely blemishes, and I always get a very red chin. So I'm just going to blend that out and just see if I can get a bit of coverage on there, just to see if I can tone that down just a smidgen. A tiny bit more on. Like I say, less is more. It's easier to build than it is to take away. There you go. And I've got a couple of little blemishes on the top, so we're just going to pop a bit of that on there and dull them down a bit. Okay, but so far that concealer's looking all right. Not bad at all. Okay, so I also picked up a concealer in a darker shade to use as a contour. I've seen quite a lot of people do that with this particular brand, so I thought, you know, that price, give it a go. Oh, I don't think this is going to work very well. Again, it's got the same kind of brush on it, so let's squeeze a bit of that out. Try not to get too much this time, just sort of squeezing it a bit slower. Oh, bit of an airlock in it. Right, I don't know what the best way to do this. I know most people, see, look, you squeeze out a little bit and then a chocolate will come out. But I know most people draw it straight onto their face. So I better get my mirror for this, because if I'm going to use my big mirror behind, it's just going to go even worse. So let's see. Oh my God, that's a lot. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. There you go. They're not even. Of course they're not. It's alien to me. Of course it's not going to be even. So we're going to stamp that out. Oh my God, it looks like somebody pooped on my face. Oh no. Tell you what, let's drag that up. Oh my God, a little obviously going a really long way. Oh, what have I done? Oh no. Wow. Oh, what have I done? Oh my goodness. Oh my lordy lord. Oh, brilliant. Well, I did tell you this would probably be a disaster. Oh, I wasn't kidding. Okay, let's see how much I can really blend that out. Maybe I should have gone for a lighter colour. But, in all honesty, I think I've just put way too much on. Wow, that was fun. Same time next week. Okay, let's see if I can find, I don't think I've got a brush to blend it out with, to be fair. Let's try this one. Let's just see whether I can blend it out a little better. Oh my God, what a disaster. Oh dear oh lordy, dear oh lordy. Go back in with my beauty blender, because that's kind of made it a bit patchy. Oh my dear, let's see if I can kind of smush a bit. Oh my lordy. Well, okay. It's just not going to blend any further, is it? It's not going to blend any further. I think we've sheared it as much as we can get it. And as you saw, most of this side where it went on way too much. Oh my lordy. I think that's as bad, as good as we're going to get it. I warned you it was going to be a hot mess. Okay, right. Oh my God, that is horrific. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, let's see if I can find something to dull that one down with, shall we? I'm not quite sure. I'm thinking some concealer. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh my God. So let's see, let's put some stripes of concealer on just to tone it down. Let's see if I can squidge a bit more of that out. Did tell you that I'm not very good at anything like this. I meant it. There you go. Let's just see how big a mess we can actually really do. Come on, out you come. I need you. Out. Oh, friggity frog. Well. Oh my goody gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh I tell you what, let's start up here. And oh, well, that's dulled it down anyway. Oh, well, that was fun. Oh dear. You can tell I'm not a makeup artist, can't you? I gave it away. Well, that's a lot better. Oh my god, that is so much better. There you go. At least I know now if you go too heavy-handed with one, you can cancel it out with the other. Oh, let's have a look in my little mirror. Oh, brilliant. Okay, there's a lot of product on my face, but I think we can get away with it a little bit better. I got it all stuck to my hair and everything. Oh, my lordy. Okay. But it does look better. It ain't brilliant by any means. Right. So shall we see what we can muck up on the blusher? Okay, I've got a Flower Beauty blusher that I've used a couple of times before, and it did go well. That wasn't today. So this one is in the shade, ooh, what is it? I think it's cinnamon. I can't see where it's written, but I'm quite sure. Yeah, on the back there we got cinnamon. So this is the Flower Beauty blush bomb. Well, I look very healthy glow. And I'm going to, let's say, take this one on the back of my hand. I think I should have done that with the other one. We live and we learn. So that's it. So am I going to tap this on with my finger, or am I going to do it with my beauty blender? Oh, we're just going to go in. I'll tell you what, we're just going to go in, and then we'll go in with the old beauty. Oh my gosh, that still had some brown on. Oh, brilliant. I don't know whether you can see that because of all that brown that was on there. Let's go a bit heavier handed on that side. Oh my lordy. Oh my lord. Do you know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. I think I should be washing this straight off after I've done this. I don't even know whether you can see that. Just seems to be everything just seems to be very, very glowy. But to be fair, the foundation I've got on is very glowy. But once we've powdered that down, I'm just going to kind of build that up, at least so we can see it. Oh my lord. Oh, this is brilliant. How not to do something. Let's put a bit on my nose. Let's blend it in. Do you know what? We don't care anymore. We just don't care anymore. Okay, so that's the mess we've got at the moment. Let's see if we can muck it up a bit more, shall we? I tell you, I need coffee. Cheers. Okay, now we're refreshed again. I've also got the itchy nose. I've got itches everywhere, to be fair. Hang on, I sort of tap it all out. I've got itches. I've got too much product on my face. It's just making me itch. Oh my lord. Again, I've got the LA Girl Luminous Skin Illuminator, which is this one here. Again, this one's sealed, which is good because obviously they've all come sealed. But the downside is I really have trouble getting the packaging off. Oh, that was easy. Oh no. Thought that was going to be a bit easier than the others, but it isn't. Right, got it. Oh, itches. Hang on, itches. Oh. Okay, so what colour did I get in this one? God help me. Oh, itches. Oh, that's not good. No, we don't want itches. I think it's called Afterglow. It's the only name I can seem to see on there. So I'm going to give that a shake. Oh, if I can't laugh at myself, you know, I can laugh along with you. Let's do a swatch of that one. Ooh, that's pretty. Now that, I don't know if you can see that. That is really pretty. It's a lovely colour. Right, so I'm going to, again, squeeze a bit on the back of my hand and go from there. Yeah, and tap a bit on my finger So there's not too much on there, but it'll probably be too much. Okay, mind you, I'm so glowy anyway, but don't forget we are going to be powdering all this down, so I will lose a lot of that. You can see that, that is really beautiful. We're going to try this over powder as well, just to see how it works over powder, but that is absolutely gorgeous. Wonder what it'd be like mixed in with a foundation that's very matte. Could be a different video. Okay, so you can definitely see that. You can see it better on that side. Got a bit of a trapped nerve in my neck that side, so going that way isn't the easiest for me today, so it's easier to kind of go this way. But that is a beautiful colour. Tell you what, we're going to run a bit down the end of my nose and just blend that through. And I'm going to tap some up here like it's not glowing enough. Oh, I'm just going for it now. As I say, I can't screw it up any more than I already have. So we're just going to really go for it. That's it. Let's get the beauty blender. I'm going to have to really give this a good wash. Let's tap that out. Tap that out. I'm going to put a bit on the beauty blender actually and just see what that's going to be like. See, that's really lovely. Maybe I can get on board with this one. Maybe. Chuck a bit there. We're just chucking everywhere. So that wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad. But like I said, I do want to try it over the top of it being powdered. So that being said, I've got the biggest mess on my desk. Not half as big as the mess on my face, mind. I'm not going to lie. So whatever. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera now. I'm going to set this mess and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're powdered down. As you can see, it's not quite so shiny and luminous now. You can still see the highlighter underneath, which is awesome, but we are going to try it again over the powder. Oh, this is probably where it just, wow, it is what it is. It's just a bit of fun. So I'm going to go back in, like I say, just tap it like I did last time, and I'm just going to tap over where I can already see it. Again, I'm using my big mirror behind because, oh, that's pretty. Oh, let's have a look in the mirror, see what if it's done anything to underneath. It hasn't. It really hasn't lifted anything. Mind you, so much product ended up on there. Surprised. Okay, tap back in and we'll do the same on the other side. Oh, I think I can get on board with this one, you know. I don't know, like I say, I'm gonna play around with them and I will come back on a later video and see how I've been getting on. But that is beautiful. Where's my beauty blender? Try not to get any with dark brown on. And just kind of blend that through a little. That is really pretty. So I'm going to take a tiny bit again and just pop that down my nose, just to highlight that slightly. That's it. Do the tapping, not the rubbing, because I'll probably rub everything off. And that is really, really pretty. Really pretty. Do some on top of here where I had it before. Just to give some glow up there. That's it. I'm looking in my little mirror. See what I'm doing. There you go. So that's brought some of the glow back to my face. And the excess, just tiny wee bit just on my chin, just to kind of highlight that a little. Stops my face looking a bit too one-dimensional. Do you know what? Look. Oh, I don't believe I'm going to say this. Looking in the big mirror, my face doesn't look that bad. It looks really kind of quite healthy. It's like, really? I don't know, like I say, what it's coming off like on camera until I edit this, but looking at that, that's quite nice. I'm shocked. Even looking in the mirror, you know, I can see where here it's sort of built up and that, but on the whole. Do you want to try another trick that I see Jacqueline Hill do. Again, like I say, if I'm going to make this video a complete disaster, I'm just going to really make it a complete disaster. Just to see if I can kind of get some structure back to my cheeks. And what she does is she goes in with a powder on her beauty blender, which I bet that ain't going to work for me. I'm going to say I got too much dark stuff on it. And she literally will chisel out here with powder on a damp beauty blender. See, to me, that just sounds like it's going to stick and then go lumpy and clumpy. But I don't know. We're going to do it anyway. So I'm going to use my Rimmel Stay Matte foundation. This is in the shade Translucent, because if I wreck my powder, I'm not that bothered if I wreck this one, but if I was to wreck a high-end one, I'd be very upset. So I'm going to rub that in there, really get a load of it on there. I can't believe I'm trying this as well. There you go. So I've got loads of it on there, and then what she does is she goes on the top of her ear, down. Well, that's giving structure back. Like I said, I know she puts a lot more than that, and then she'll tend to use a loose one. But I'll tell you, I think using a loose one today might just be the death of my face. So, like I said, we're just going to a little bit more there. And then what she does, she lets that sit for a minute. So, while that's sitting, don't let me forget to brush it off, will you? Because I probably will forget. Tell you what, I'll put my brush under my nose and I'll be like, what do I put that there for? Okay. Moving on. So, LA Girl pomade powder. No, it's not a pomade powder. Pomade's a cream, not a powder. That's the whole point of this video, ladies and gents. Okay, so as you can see, I've not opened this one either. I went for the shade Blonde because I've been trying to lighten up my brows a bit, even though I've got quite dark brows. I didn't want to get a really dark one because I've already got a dark one and I know it's too dark for me now. Okay, they've obviously put this in really well because I can't get the little darling out. Let's try the other end. Don't think they want you to get it out. Okay. Seems to be a lot of packaging for a very tiny little pomade, but we're going with it. Okay, so this is the colour here, and I'm hoping should be all right. 2 chances. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I've got my double-ended brush and spoolie. First of all, we're going to brush the brows up. I know they need plucking, so, you know, we won't worry about that too much. That's a job for tomorrow. I noticed them earlier and it's like, well, it's a bit late now and I've already started. As you can see, I've got a lot of product of that brown in my hair. Never mind. Okay, now I've got quite a tiny thin little brush here. Again, this is from the Morphe James Charles collection. I haven't used this brush, but I thought because it's thin, really thin, and saves me cleaning the other one basically. So I think the best thing to do with this is get a bit on my brush, and then I'm going to wipe off most of the excess in the lid. So we're just going to kind of go backwards and forwards. I don't know if you can see that. Backwards and forwards and get off a lot of the excess, because I ain't going in heavy-handed on this. I probably will. So what I like to do is start with the line under my brow. Oh goodness. There you go. Like I say, it feels really weird anyway because I'm using a different brush to what I'm used to. So I don't think that's really going to help. So maybe I should just clean off my other brush. This is a disaster. I'll clean off my other brush. And I'll do it with the brush I'm used to. So again, I've just taken some out of that lid and then just dabbed off a lot of the excess. And then what I tend to do is draw a line above my brow. Don't know if you can see that because it's quite light. It'll all come together. And then I'm just going to do some nice little strokes. Don't know whether that's going to be a bit too pale actually. But it's what we got. It's what we got. Let's go back over it. Like I say, I'm no good at brows at the best of times. They always end up looking blocky. But it is what it is. I've tried everything. I've tried pencils, fur powders. Yeah, so you're not really seeing a lot of that. There you go, going a bit heavy-handed. It's very, very creamy. Okay, you can see it a lot better now. It's very creamy. You know, a lot creamier than the Maybelline one, which is a really good one that I, you know, when I did use it, I, you know, did like it. I'm just rubbish at it. But this one's a lot creamier again. How much did I pay for this? I don't know. 5-6 quid? Not very much. But this is beautiful. Like I said, it's very creamy. So we're just going to follow that line around again. So I didn't muck it up too much with this brush, so we're just going to go with it. And then do the line above. Like I say, my brows definitely don't get brow-like strokes. We do our best, but you know, I'm no professional. I'm no good at brows. I've always said that. But oh, I was a bit heavy-handed. That's all right. We're not going to worry. See, there's a lot heavy-handed. That's a lot heavier-handed than I did the last one. I don't know. I think I could probably get on board with this one. Maybe that was the thing, finding the right brow pomade. Again, I think with a bit of practice. I think I'm trying to do too much now. I should have stopped a minute ago. But again, I'll say, it gives a bit more shape to it. So we're going to just brush that through. Hopefully without smudging it all up my face. Why not? Join everything else that's up there. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it at that, but I don't know. I didn't do as bad as I thought I would. Didn't do brilliant, not going to lie. You know, it's a bit mucky in places. I should learn to leave well alone because I'm just making a mess now. Should learn to leave well alone. So it's just kind of clean the top of that up a bit. No, we're leaving it alone. I'm just making it worse. Like I said, it's not brilliant. I'm not, you know, I'm not even going to lie on that. It is not even close to brilliant. But I think with some practice, because I really do like that pomade, and that is so creamy. It went on so well, and the colour, like I say, you know, it's still going to be dark because my eyebrows are still quite dark colour, so I can't, you know, go light on them unless I bleach them, which I'm not prepared to do. But I don't know, I've seen my eyebrows worse, I've seen them better, but I've seen them worse. But it's a practice product, you know. So right, let's brush this powder off because I can see that looking at me. Let's just brush that off, and as you can see, you know, it has sort of crisped that line up just a little, so it isn't quite as scary as it was. Okay, so that's the finished look. I'm not putting eyeshadow and bits on today. Again, I'm not going anywhere. I have chucked on a tiny bit of lipstick. It's the Beauty Bay one in the shade Freckle, which if you saw my Beauty Bay video, you know, you would have seen that one. So like I say, just put a bit of colour in just to kind of blend my face through. Okay. Doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to. I'm not gonna lie, it really, I managed to, I think with putting that concealer on top of the darker brown one, it saved the day. You know, I've got a truckload of it in my hair, but that'll wash out. But I think sort of just lightening up down here as well made a difference. I say the eyebrows, it isn't the product's fault, it's the user error because I'm rubbish. But that highlighter, it's like, wow, that is awesome. Can't really see the blush. I think that's the fault of, you know, trying to do the cream contour. It was just too dark and you couldn't see the blush over it, you know. But I am going to give all this another go. I really am, you know. And I may even sort of do that on camera and just see if I can just do it better second time round, you know, or whether I can muck it up completely. But there is a lot of things I would do differently. You know, certainly with the contouring, I would definitely put it on the back of my hand and then literally pat it on like this and then blend it out. I really would, rather than just drawing it on and off we go. But again, user error. You know, it did blend out really, really easily. Same with the concealer under my eyes. I think that ended up looking lovely. Really pleased with that. And like I say, just with the brown contour one, it just made all the difference. It really did. But I'm looking at my face now, and considering the mess I started off with, I actually think it turns out okay. If we ignore the eyebrows, because they didn't really turn out okay, I'm not gonna lie, they just didn't. But again, I'm going to be practicing a lot of this, but I think my face, I know it sounds really odd, but it looks healthy. How I can look healthy with all that product on, I don't know. But I'm actually rather liking the look with all the cream products, because as you know, the only thing I've done is powdered my face. Everything else is a cream product. You know, I didn't want to go in with like bronzer over the top and blush over the top and highlighter over the top of the highlighter, you know, which I've seen so many people do. It's like, no, I just want to see how the cream products would stand on their own without any of that, apart from being powdered down. And I think it turned out really well. But the fact that I can use this highlighter over the top of the foundation and everything else that I had on and the powder is awesome. Didn't tell you what powder I used on my face. I used the Jeffree Star Cosmetics one in Fair, not the glowy one, just his usual one. And of course, Charlotte Tilbury under my eyes. You know, ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, so, but on the whole, I don't think that turned out too bad in the end. So my lovelies, thank you for watching and having a good old laugh with me today. Hopefully I will see you on the next one.